I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Yo, what's good people? It is Monday night. Time for the top 10 alternatives, part of the Monday night lineup. Be sure to check out Izzyverse NYC, S Vaughn 82, the Council of Comics, Geek Out with Roscoe, TM Nerdy, Phil's Treehouse doing Between the Lines, my guy Will, a couple comics who comes on right after this show here, and then special shout out to Carlos Collects. I'm going to start like we do every Monday night, and that is giving away a duck. It's the first of the month, so we got ducks to give away. Let's go ahead and drop the link to last week's live in the chat. So there's that. And we're going to go ahead and say hello to the chat here in 1 second. I am running a little bit behind, and there's something that I have to grab real quick. Y'all hang with me. Just hang with me. Just hang with me. Alright, that was real quick. Cool. Alright, let's say hello to the chat. We got Las Cruces with Wahoo, hooray, and hello from New Mexico. What is going on, Las Cruces? Thanks for coming out this evening. Appreciate you. TM Nerdy with hashtag give me a duck. What? Give you a duck? You may win a duck. May win a duck. What's going on, TM? Appreciate you coming and hanging out this evening. Let's go ahead and let's share my screen as well, because I have not done that yet either. Move this, do that. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. All right, I like that better. TM Nerdy also shouts out the Comically Comics podcast. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. He's a huge supporter of the podcast, and I'm very grateful for him of that. And yeah, new episodes out today. Of course, we'll talk about it a little later this evening as well. But Creature Commandos is all we're talking about here lately. Doing reviews of that. Let me know down in the chat. Have y'all been watching Creature Commandos, and what do y'all think of it? So if you're interested in what our thoughts are, you can check us out on all podcast catchers under Comically Comics Podcast, as well as our YouTube channel on YouTube, of course. Comically Comics Podcast. Joseph Michaels in the house. All done picking on Izzy. Now I'm bored. Hashtag give me a duck. So far, we got a push for hashtag give me a duck. So there's one. Mr. Aiken says, asking Joe, how are the pipes? Man. I hope the pipes are doing better, Joe. Let's see. Richard is in the house. What's going on, Richard? Appreciate you. Joe. Still broken, but getting worked on this week because I just got put out of $600 to get it done. Still trying to sell comics, though. Nice. I hate that you had to spend that, man. I hate it. But at least you had it. There he is, the man of the year right there. New month, new duck race. Cliff's already got 2. You think so? Already? Out the gate he's got 2? Richard, I'm just here for the ducks. That's fantastic. Nice. All right, well, you're the last comment, Richard, so let's go ahead and let's start giving a duck away. Let me move this so I can see better. What am I doing? All right. 5 and 3, 13. Get comments. 7 comments. Let's see who gets a duck. And the winner is Dagger Cards, first duck recipient of the month. Dagger Cards, congratulations. Cool. We'll be doing another drawing here at the end of the evening, so stick around. You'll get a chance at another duck. Here's Phil. He is in the house. What's going on, Phil? Thank you for coming out. Appreciate you. I did not get by the post office today, Phil, so I do apologize. I've also got to finish packaging up Cliff's books. So I'd like to do both of them at the same time, since that just saves me a trip then. So, but I have not forgot about you. I promise. And hopefully the post office will let us know what's up. I said got my 2 on Overwatch 2 last night, and someone said, you that guy from YouTube? That's funny. Larry Green is in the house. What's going on, homie? Thank you for coming out. One Shot Comics in the house as well. What's going on, Cliff? What's going on, One Shot? Appreciate you. Cliff has enough bucks. You ain't wrong, bro. You are not wrong at all. That's funny. Whoo! All right. Yo, let's check out this list. I'm letting y'all know this list was brutal for me. Like, absolutely, positively brutal. They didn't let it go until like 4:45 today or something like that. So it was like my drive home from work. And, yeah. So I don't think I got started on it till like 5:45, 6, something like that. And then I had to pause for dinner. It was a whole thing. But I do have some alternatives, just not as many as I'd like. So it's going to be a nice hangout session tonight, talking things over. It'll be fun. It'll be fun regardless, all right? So kicking things off first is number 10, and this is Mark Spears' Monsters number 1. This is the third print. This is Nightmare on Elm Street homage. It's a 1 in 20. So there you go for that. There's several homages that comic books have done over the years, and I did not go for any of those. Near mints on this book are going for $77 right now, which is kind of crazy because I feel like this doesn't scream Mark Spears work. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't have this color work going on. However, I did find this book that had to do with Freddy, and I thought it was cool, and I feel like it's one of those that either you don't see too often, or maybe nobody cares about it. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe nobody cares about this book. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, though. Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. This is a 3D book right here. I thought it had cool colors going on, quite like Mark Spears does in his books. It also had Freddy Krueger in it. So, yeah. I was really digging this one. I was really feeling it. Thought it was pretty cool. I think I've used this as an alternative once before. Still, fines going for $14 right here. Very fines were listed at around $28. But that was also back November of last year, so that was a $29 sale. So yeah, this book's kind of all over the place and doesn't look like it's seen very often. So you may find it and get like a really good deal and have just a really cool book in your PC. I don't think there's any kind of heat on this book or anything like that. There's been no talks of Freddy that I know of. So, but still, like, everybody's all about this Mark Spears and the colors and stuff like that. I feel like this got really close. There's purples, there's blues, there's greens, there's reds. Like, I don't know. It was cool. It was a cool book, I thought. So, yeah, there's that one. Baker starting off good, 1 for 1. 3G is in the house. Howdy, everyone. A little late, but just got done reading with the kiddo. Nice. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. I really like that cover. Love 80s horror. Nice. I like it. 1 for 2 says Baker. And we got 0 for 2 says Mr. Akins, and 0 for 2 says Larry. Ricky, all sorts of words in the house. Yeah, but that number 11, though. Biggest crypto fan that I know of, talking about number 11 down here. We got Superman with crypto on the cover, right? It's like there were no big books going, so crypto made the list again, is what it seems like. I don't know. And then, like, Crossed. I'm so surprised Crossed has not actually made it to the top 10 yet. That had some heat on it there a bit ago. So, appreciate you, Ricky, coming and hanging out with us this evening. We got Dale in the house. Says hello. What's going on, Dale? He's 0 for 2 as well. Joseph Michaels, 0 for 0. Not interested in it. Nice. Cool. All right, let's go to number 9. We got Rivals cover right here. This is a all-new Venom number 2. Again, it's a Rivals cover. We've been seeing those on the list here lately a good bit. It's also got somewhat of a little key, it looks like, but let's be honest, it's there because of the Rivals cover. Near mints for this book going for $22. $22. I have no alternative for this at all, y'all. None. I've ran out of comic book video game covers. I don't know what to do. Bredazzle is in the house. What's going on, Bredazzle? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us. All right. let's go on, move down the list then, since I don't have an alternative. Coming in at number 8, we have got From Hell. Number 1. I believe this is Alan Moore. Am I right on that? I'm pretty positive this is Alan Moore. There's already been a From Hell movie. Johnny Depp actually played the lead in it, and I love it. I love that movie. I think it's one of the best movies there is. Like outside of even just being like a comic book movie. I didn't even know it was a comic book movie at the time, and then found out, and I was like, wow, it's pretty cool. So yeah, they're talking about doing another From Hell, either like a I think they're talking about doing another movie, but like I could totally see them doing a TV show too. So From Hell, number 1. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is Alan Moore. Fine's going for $14. Near mint sitting around $22, $25. So yeah. Let's see. My alternative to this one is, because I do actually have an alternative, it's not Freddy, but it is The Fade Out by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. So you've got From Hell, not to spoil anything, but it's basically somebody that's trying to crack the case of Jack the Ripper. There's, Jack the Ripper's going on, and they're trying to crack that case. Well, The Fade Out, from what I read, was about a writer who wound up waking up in the bathroom, I believe, of a Hollywood star, an up-and-coming Hollywood star, and that person had been murdered. And so they discreetly left the hotel room and watched as like they sat there and tried to cover up like this Hollywood murder and stuff like that, sweep it under the rug, while the writer is at the same time trying to figure out who actually did it. So yeah, another murder mystery type thing. Thought it was pretty cool. Ed Brubaker, solid writer. And so yeah, this is also a limited series as well. I believe it's either 10 or 12 issues. It's pretty small. It's right around there. But yeah, I felt like it'd be a good alternative to From Hell. And let's see. Let's check a look at Very Fine, sitting at $3, while Near Mints are sitting at $4. Has anybody read The Fade Out? And is it any good? I'm curious, because actually I'm kind of interested in it now. So let's check out the chat. We have got people coming in. We got 1 for 4 for Baker, 0 for 4 for Dale and Mr. Akins. Brian LCS in the house. What's going on, Brian? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Trev, the shipping guru in the house. What's going on, homie? Thank you for coming and hanging out with us this evening. Yo, so me and Trev are purging this year, by the way. So I've done a horrendous job of advertising it, but we just had our first purge preview sale this past Saturday. You can go check it out on my channel in the live section, and you won't miss it. It's got a thumbnail quite like it did last year. But yeah, so me and Trev are purging together, and we're going to have another purge preview here the beginning of March, and then the purge will actually take place the Friday, the 21st of March. So be on the lookout for that. Come hang out with us on the previews. I'll see if I can get another. I think I actually have another one listed up. I just need to make sure that I'm actually going to be able to do that one. I've not gotten all my dates straight for some reason. So,
do you need help with the purge?
Do I?
Yeah.
I'm scared to get your help on the purge.
Sold. I'll be there.
Right? Really? All right, let's see. Looking through, seeing who else in here. We got 1 for 5, says Baker. 0 for 5, says Mr. Akins and Larry. There's my honey. Hey, honey, love you bunches. Even though she just popped in through the door. And she's back. Did I win a duck? Yet. No, not yet. But there's still time. Let's see. You know what I didn't do? You know what I didn't do, y'all? Did not turn any music on at all. I'm so behind on the chat. Alright, let's get back. Let's get back to this. Mrs. 22, I can help with the purge. Really? Really? Reef the Sea Forever. Nice. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us this evening. Let's see. Lock your doors. We're purging, right? Right? Does it count if she wins one? Wins one what? Wins the duck? Oh, yeah, it counts. I stopped collecting comics in about 2010 and didn't restart till about 2018. That time window is missing. Nice. Nice. Hey. We all take a break. I think I've only heard one person who's been in comics their entire time and has not taken a break. Like, we all take a break. All of them. All of us. It better count. I mean, we gave the last two to charity, so... Mrs. 22, the duck napper. That's great. Oh, alright. So, yeah, we talked about the fade out. So, let's go on back to the list. Coming in at number 7, we have got Mark Spears Monsters. I think this is number 2. This was number 2? Yes, number 2. Near Mitzvah's book coming in at $28. $28 for this Mark Spears Monsters number 2. Again, I have no alternative for this book. None at all. So, apologies, but yeah, I'm trying here. Let's see, is this Spears thing reals? Yeah, this Spears has been on fire. He's got some artwork that is different than pretty much anybody else that's out there. I haven't seen anybody else that's putting out artwork quite like he does, with the colors the way he does and the realism the way he does. So, yeah, very, very real. It seems like, anyways. The hype, anyways. This hype seems very real. So, which is pretty cool. He's an Alabama boy as well, so that's where I'm from, and I think that's awesome. But yeah. 0 for 6 says Larry. 1 for 6 says Baker. 0 for 6 says Mr. Akins and Dale. Reef, are you guys buying Spears, or is it just dealers selling it to other dealers? Listen, I've not bought any Spears. I've not bought. I don't know that I have one cover actually of his. I mean, I know some people are buying it, so bound to be, especially like, you know, with it showing up on Cover Price, because the way Cover Price works is they take the sales from different areas like eBay and whatnot like that, and they kind of mash them all up. So let's see. Brian LCS says, is anyone reading Monsters? I have not read one single thing of it, so I'm hoping that it comes out on Hoopla and I can kind of get the trade and read it then. So I hear the hype on the covers, but no one talking about the story. Exactly. Well, and then, so, like, there's another thing, too, of, like, there's so much hype on these covers, or what, like, I wonder if he's going to fizzle out. Like, I hope not. Like, this is not me wishing that. Don't get me wrong. But, like, he's all over his book, creating, you know, variant after variant after variant. And then he's on Spawn here lately, which we're going to talk about here in a little bit. And then he's done some DC books. Like, I just wonder if people are going to get fizzled out by that. That's like, I kind of hope not. Kenneth Bird, hi to everyone. What's going on, Kenneth? Appreciate you. Because I haven't brought any. Yeah, I haven't bought. Yeah. Web of Spider-Man 32 for this Monsters cover. You're right. Yep. Baker's on it. Yup. Makes you think it's just dealers selling to other dealers and collectors not really reading these. Maybe so. It may be. The Spawn covers are pretty cool. I like them. A good bit. I don't know. They just kind of go with those types of monsters, is what it seems like. I think I like traditional stuff with my Universal monsters, though. I think that's why it kind of throws me off. Although, The Bride, that is a cool cover. I really like that. And the Jaws cover. Oh, man, I love the Jaws cover. I do want that. I don't want to pay the price for it, but I do want that book. Cool. let's get back on the list. DC All In coming in at number 6. This features the first appearance of the Absolute Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman in comic books. Near Mint's going for $14. Again, no alternative, y'all. I'm telling you, striking out here with the DC All In special. I'm kind of surprised that this made the list before Absolute Batman came back on it. I mean, it's in the top 20, but still, this came in above that. It's kind of weird. We got 0 for 7, says Larry. We got 2 for 7, says Baker. We got 0 for 7, says Mr. Akins. All right, coming to number 5, we have got Magic number 1. This is another Rivals cover right here. Dale of Suspense, are you here on this one? Did you get the Magic's cover? I know you got the Magic book. You're bound to have gotten the Magic book. But did you get the Magic Rivals cover? And do you like this, Dale? I'm interested. I know you're a big Magic fan. It's got a first appearance. I don't know if that really matters. Near Mitts for this book going for $24. The Marvel Rivals hype is still real, so that's why this is on the list. Akins at 0 for 7 as well as Dale. 0 for 8 says Larry. 3 for 8 says Baker. 0 for 8 says Mr. Akins. Reef, I like the Rivals covers. I want to, like, I don't know what it is. I don't think I like the 3 sketch layout. And maybe because I'm not, like, about the game. You know what I mean? And, I'm not knocking the game. Don't get me wrong. But, like, I've yet to play it. And maybe that's why. Maybe I have a disconnect from that. Because I actually like the Capcom covers better. But I've played the Capcom game. And I actually enjoy it and like it. So. Trev says he was not down on the Rivals covers. Yeah, they weren't for me either. Dale, 0 for 8. Cool. All right, let's go back to the list then. I think we're starting to get where I've actually got alternatives, y'all. This may be like the shortest alternative show ever. Coming at number 4, we have got Dark Spaces Dungeons, if I remember right. This is number 1. This is a 1 in 50 virgin cover right here by Hayden Sherman. Tell no one is what it says there on the cover. Near Mitts going for $24. Now there's apparently like several Dark Spaces shows, like books out there. And apparently this was optioned back in 2022. So I went with this book right here. This is Dark Spaces Wildfire number 1. This has also got a Hayden Sherman cover on it as well. And like you read right here, is optioned back in 2022. I'm not saying this is actually going to come about, but I think this is the book that kind of goes with it. Yeah, Scott Snyder writing it. Scott Snyder got some heat there as well because of witches and people like his Batman stuff too. Near Mint's going for $6 on this right now. $6 for Dark Spaces Wildfire number 1. So I think that is probably your better one to look for if you're into Dark Spaces. Let's see how everyone is doing. Here we go. Reef. I saw the YouTube streams of the Rivals game. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's got that Overwatch type vibe to it. And what's the other one? Fortnite, yeah. It's too late to start playing because all 14-year-olds will make you rage quit now. That's funny. That's hilarious. Me and my son just need to team up then. Rivals covers are hit or miss. Yeah, I don't like that Venom one either. Sometimes it's okay to have a quickie. Yeah, I hear you on that. I hear you. 3 for 9 says Baker. 0 for 9 says Larry. Mr. Akins, did someone say dungeons? They did. That was me. 0 for 9 says Dale. 0 for 9 says Akins. 0 for 10 says Akins. 1 for 10 says Larry. 3 for 10 says Baker. Hashtag not much of a collector tonight. It's alright, Dale. I feel your pain. Here is Will, Cup of Comics, coming in. Says, yo, comic fans, what's going on, homie? Thanks for coming out. Y'all be sure to stick around for old Will, Cup of Comics. He's on right after this show right here. You may have to wait a little bit because, you know, I'm kind of speeding through here, not having alternatives. But this show actually should kick you right over to his. So if we do end when we normally do, you'll be already there. It'll be fantastic. You'll enjoy it. 0 for 10 says Dale. Mr. Akins, this may be my first shutout. Nice. Otaku Mike is in the house. What's going on, man? He says, hey, y'all, what's going on? Homie, appreciate you hanging out with us. Even, sorry to say, but Twitch streamers I know play the game now more than they play Overwatch 2 anymore. Yeah, I never got into that either. It's been so long since I've played, like, games, and I never like really got in the online gaming scene. I first of all, where I was living for the longest time, like, we didn't really have internet, and it's not because I was old. It was like straight up just like specifically where I was living, we did not have like internet. So we had to go off of like hotspots on phones and satellite internet and stuff like that. So we didn't have the data needed to be able to actually like play and stream a game and stuff. So I never really got into like playing, you know, online, whatnot like that. Stuff I would have liked to have done, but just never had a chance. So no internet. Well, thankfully I live now in Alabama with a place that's got, you know, internet. It was just so I don't know. When you talk about the boonies, the boondocks, like that's where I was living. That's where I was living. So yeah. All right, coming in at number 3, we've got Seasons number 1. This is a black and white retail thank you variant right here. Did anybody pick up Seasons? Like, the premise of it is like, what did I read? It was Spring was trying to save the other seasons that are like her sisters. Was it Spring? She was trying to save summer, fall, and winter or something like that. And yeah. Near mints for this book going for $45. $45 for Seasons. I'm curious, does anybody pick up Seasons? Does anybody, what do they think of it? Let's see. We got 1 for 11 says Larry. My honey says my first business I heard banjos. Oh. Thanks. 0 for 11 says Dale. 0 for 11 says Mr. Akins. And 3 for 11 says Baker. I have no alternative for this book, y'all. None. That's the theme for this evening, is no alternative. Hashtag no alternative. So, let's get back to the list. Coming at number 2, we've got Scarlet Witch number 7. This is a Peach Momoko right here with Jeff the Land Shark. We all know that's why this is on this list right here. Jeff the Land Shark. He's been hot on Rivals. Near mints for this book going for $22 right now. $22 for Peach Momoko, Jeff Landshark, and Scarlet Witch. Now, I do have a book for this, an alternative for this. And it is Fantastic Four, number 209. Somebody say John Byrne. Byrne notice? Mr. Akins, where you at? Fantastic Four number 209. This features the first appearance of Herbie. Alright. We got a teaser today that Fantastic Four trailer is going to drop tomorrow. It feels very much like what James Gunn did with Superman. Where, you know, he sat there and like had a teaser for the teaser trailer that was going to come out. And so like I'm getting those kinds of vibes from this is what I'm doing. And so what? What? Wow, a John Byrne comic that I don't have. Mr. Akins. What? So what I'm thinking is like I've got a feeling that Herbie is going to be featured in this trailer, and they're going to try and pull it like, you know, everybody's favorite was Crypto in that Superman. I'm wondering if they're going to try and get the same kind of reaction, but with Herbie in this one. I don't think it'll land, and I don't think they'll do exactly what I'm thinking or whatever, or exactly like Crypto. But like I feel like we're gonna get to see Herbie tomorrow. Is what I'm feeling like. And so if it were me, if I had this book, I'd probably be getting it ready for eBay. Like that's me. That's what I would be doing. So, anyways. Fines for this book, $22. This book is all over the place, y'all. All over. You've got Near Mints at $12. Last sold was, what's today? Is today the 4th? What is today? Somebody know the date? Because I surely don't know it right now. Today is 3rd. So, yeah. Yesterday, one sold for $7. Like I said, Very Fines, $12. 15 last sold. Fines, 22 last sold. Was like, this book... It's all over the place. All over the freaking place. But for about $10 is what it looks like. Pardon me. So I wonder if Herbie is gonna steal the show. Like that's kind of my prediction, is that Herbie may actually steal the show. So I don't know. People in overalls creeped out. No, they did not. That's it was not like that. It was not like that. No. Absolutely not. Oh man, hashtag Jeff Kiffin, right? Yes, over 12. Oh man, tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Right? Mrs. 22. Oh, that teaser sucks so bad. Really? You saw it, huh? Oh my goodness. Wow, I thought somebody for sure had that one. They do exist. And that is the reason I don't have a copy. Every copy is way too expensive. Nothing of what you are quoting. Nothing of what cover price is quoting. Apparently they're out there. That one sold for $7. They're out there. They've got to be. Yes, it was. The skies darkened. Mammal stopped shelling peas. The crowd started calling. Really? No. This is what Children of the Corn picture are you trying to paint here? No, it was nothing like that. Mark has that issue with Herbie. Nice. All the ones I see are like $50. I'm just reporting what cover prices got here, Mr. Akins. I'm just saying. Cool. Maybe all the smart ones, or maybe not smart ones. Maybe all the like smaller ones got bought up. Do you think that's what's happened? There's just none left. Coming in at number 1, we have got Spawn. Is this 356? Is that what this is? 356. Mark Spears strikes again with this Spawn cover. I know for a fact that Baker has definitely got this book. Saved the best for last. 4 for 14. Y'all should definitely go check out his Instagram page. 95 heels. Man's got 9/8 for days. Go check it out. Near Mints for this book going for $31 right now. $31 for the Spawn 356. Here's one that I found today that it's a Spawn book. It's a recent Spawn book. And it is a variant. It's not like an A cover. But yo, I don't remember this hitting the list at all. Y'all jog my memories. Let me know if I'm wrong. Did this hit the list or not? Spawn 355 Violator cover right here. Done by Mark Spears as well. This is, like I said, this is a variant. And it's got all the Mark Spears colors in it. Near Mint's going for $5 right now, which I would... That's maybe a little more than cover price. Because what? The cover price is still $3 on Spawn, right? Yeah. So, yeah, a little bit more than cover price. But still, $5? Everybody's all hype about Spawn. Like, where was this at? What happened there? Mr. Akins over 14, as well as Dale Larry on the board with 1. Looks great in a slab. Nice. Dig the Spawn over 14 says 3G. 115 says Larry. Over 15, and that is how you do a shutout, my friend. I'm sorry, Mr. Akins. Over 15 says Dale, and 5 for 15 says Baker. It did not hit the list. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Did nobody know about it? Is that what it was? Nobody care about it? It wasn't Spawn? I don't know. It's kind of odd. Kind of odd. But yo, it's that time of the show, y'all. Hashtag Ducky time. What's the hashtag this evening? Need hashtags. Hashtags for duckies. Welcome to the Goose Egg Club. Nice. What did we have earlier? Like way back when, Morty. What was it? Hashtag give me a duck. Is that what it was? We had 2 hashtag gimme ducks. Let's see. Hashtag duck duck goose egg. Hashtag no alternative. Hashtag quickie. I like that one. Another hashtag give me a duck. I think I'm going to go hashtag quickie. I like that one. Short, sweet, simple. Hashtag quickie. There we go. Type hashtag quickie in the chat. Let's see about canning out a duck to somebody. Hashtag banjos. Really? Really? Dale, the first book I saw, 22 list I had. Everybody's putting in hashtag quickie. Nice. Wow, what's up with all the @ signs? The @ quickies. What? Dale, you started something. Cool. Alright, while y'all are getting those in, let me tell y'all about something. I've got the show called Collecting Uncensored. Last time I had Ricky All Sorts of Words on there. And that was a great time. Fantastic. If you haven't watched that already, you should definitely go back and rewatch that one. It was fun. Super, super fun. He got one of the best clips I think I've ever seen. Like, out of that. And it's just awesome. I love it. So, anyways, coming up Thursday, February 13th, I've got another Southern man by the name of Dope Comics coming on. Super excited to have him on here and be able to chat comics with him. I love his reviews. I love his channel. Like, this is going to be a super fun time, and I'd love to have y'all come out and hang out with us. Like I said, February 13th, come hang out with me and Dope Comics. Joseph Michael says he still does not have a Spawn #1. Dang. Christina Payne in the house. What's going on, lady? Thanks for coming to hang out with us this evening. Appreciate you. Hashtag Quickie Mart. That's funny. Oh, I love that Collecting Uncensored is still going strong. It's going. Actually, I've just reached out to Otaku Mike. Here, he was in the chat earlier. We're talking about having him on one of the evenings, so I think that's going to be a great time. I've enjoyed watching his channel lately, so super excited to have the chance to get him on there as well. You must fix that. Dope went hard on the Hulk a few weeks. Yes, he did. Yo, and Mike from Casino Comics did the same. Like, I watched his review of it, and he did the same. And rightfully so, honestly. Like, rightfully so. When you hear Dope is hilarious. He absolutely is. Yes. Absolutely is. Hashtag give Joe a Spawn one. That's funny. All right, cool. So yeah, February 13th, Dope Comics over at Collecting and Censor. It's gonna be a great time. Great time. All right, and then I want to show y'all. Let's see, what else do I want to show you? I want to show y'all, of course, Comically Comics podcast, doing a review of Creature Commandos, 2 episodes at a time until we get to the last one, because that's gonna be just the one episode, because odd numbers, that kind of thing. Anyways. Episode 3 and 4, that's out. Just came out today. If you've enjoyed Creature Commandos, if you've not enjoyed Creature Commandos, check us out either way on all podcatchers, including Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You'll find this episode on our YouTube Comically Comics podcast this Wednesday as well. So, fun time. We have a great time reviewing all this stuff and talking all the nerdy things about it. So, I think y'all will enjoy as much as listening. Enjoy it as well listening to it. So, there is that. All right, we also got one more thing. Got one more thing. Let me see if I can add these real quick. I need to make like a slide for these. Is what I need to do. Baker is doing it again, y'all. He's doing it again. We're going to remove hashtag quickie. Y'all know about that. He is giving away some more slabs. So, here's the first one. Which one do I want to put up? Yeah, we're going to put up. We're going to put this one. Here's the first one right here. Ultimate Universe 1 year in number 1. It's got the custom label up here as well from, was that Hulk 340, 350? I feel like a bad nerd now. Y'all know what it is though. Y'all remember that cover. But yeah, there's that one. There's one slab right there. We'll be giving away towards the end of the month, quite like we did last month. But that's not all, folks. But wait, there's more. Share screen. And then he paired it up with this one right here. Marvel Comics presents number 77 in a 9/8 as well. The homage, or the one Ultimate Universe cover swiped, homaged, if you will. So, nice set of Wolverine books that will be going to one of you good people here towards the end of the month. Baker, I love this pair together. I've been talking about these 2 books since I first saw the spoiler. Very nice. Nice. So, yes. Get yourself a chance at these books towards the end of the month. Now, also keep an eye out over at Black Crown Comics and Cover Price as well. I think he's talking to them about giving another slab away there. So if you want your chance at other ones, go check out those fine channels and show them some love, show them some support, and maybe you'll know when they're doing those. Baker, one winner for both slabs. Put them together and show them off. Nice. There you go, y'all. There you go. Mr. Akins just ordered Fantastic Four 2 from eBay. Just I did not tell you to order anything. That's hilarious. Let's see. Dale Fire. Yeah. No, it is. Absolutely. Oh man. Wolverine. Yes. Right. They're no bad nerds. I'd like to think I'm not. Baker, yes. Nice, Baker. Those are some sick slabs. I agree. Very generous. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you, Michael Baker. Spread the love. Yep. And I still ship worldwide. Nice. Michael, very kind. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Cool. What else? Is there anything else? There we go. Black Crown's link in the chat. So make sure you go check him, show him some love. Stop that. Present. I guess it's time that we give a duck away, right? close to it at least. 11 people in, 11 entries, 12 people watching. Here is the first book of the February giveaway, and we're still kicking it with Franklin because Franklin's awesome. So, Fantastic Four presents Franklin Richards, Son of a Genius. Everybody loves Franklin. Ah, bump this. There we go. Everyone loves Franklin. We'll have some more lovey-dovey covers. Couples, power couples. Stuff like that. The rest of the month, because, you know, it is Valentine's Day and all that. Yes. Cover price in the house. Go show them some love as well. All right. Add that to the stage. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Let's give this duck away. Draw. Who's going to be joining Dagger Cards this evening? Who we got? Cup O Comics. Nice. Cup O Comics has a duck for this month's duck race. There it is. All right. Where's my mouse at? There it is. Congrats, Will. Y'all be sure to hang out and go check him out here in a few minutes. It'll probably be about 14 minutes or so. But be sure to go check him out. Hang out with him this evening. Show him some love. Do his Monday Night Raw books. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I know it's a quick one tonight, but hey, like Baker said, sometimes it's good to have a quickie. So that's what we did. I appreciate y'all coming and hang out with me. Y'all hang out with me next Monday night. Be sure to get those comments in after the show is over with, so you get a chance at a duck next week at the very beginning of the show. Hope y'all have a great and blessed week, and as always, y'all have a good one.